Hi, Michelle.
Hi, just one quick little cameo with Lisa, because
you know who we are. I'm Lisa.
You know I love you on a casual basis, but nobody loves you more than Lisa Tate.
I don't know.
Nobody loves you more than Lisa. So there you go. But bye-bye. All right.
So,
she's gonna get her in there.
Where do I begin? I could remember back when we were 9 years old, meeting you and your brother before the summer before 4th grade. There are so many memories. I remember our class with Miss Rabinowitz. I remember doing that, I forgot what it's called, the egg and I that you and I had to work on for 4th grade. I remember you and I having a crush on Danny Lawrence and us going to his house and going up in his garage on the loft playing Truth or Dare. That was one of our favorite stories that we still laugh at when we talk about it. I remember so many things, washing our hair in your dad's, or in your swimming pool and your dad catching us. I remember jumping off your roof into your swimming pool. I remember your brother chasing us around the swimming pool. Terrible. Or how about the time you, me, Vicky, Audrey, and Andrea went to the mall and took things that didn't belong to us, and coincidentally our brothers did the same day but got caught. And when I told my brother that we did, he felt that because they got caught and we didn't, that he would tell my mother on us, so we all got in trouble. So we were all next door at Audrey and Vicky's house having a meeting with our mothers, and somebody knocks on the door, and it's Cherie Lawrence saying, "Lisa, Andrea, your mom wants you to come home right now." And my mom goes to the door and opens it and said, "Really, Cherie?" Or how about Cherie coming to your house at 6 in the morning with curlers in her hair, holding a cup of coffee and smoking a Q-tip? Or your dad chasing Cherie up the stairs and he grabs onto the back of her pants and they just fall off. How about 6th grade graduation? You had a big swimming party at your house and you and I were upstairs in your room and you were teaching me how to kiss on your Raggedy Andy doll because I didn't know how to kiss. Or, gosh, there's just so many memories. I remember us going to Padres and you walking by these group of guys and saying just crazy stuff. Or the time you and I were at Firefly and I was a little intoxicated and I was outside and a homeless guy walks by and I said, "Yo, Adrian!" You thought that was the funniest thing ever. And then there were times where things weren't always that funny. There were times that there were months that had gone by and we didn't talk. But the friendship that you and I have and have had all of these years has been one that no matter what was going on in each other's lives, in spite of the times we weren't talking, anytime that we needed each other, without a shadow of a doubt, we were there for each other. And you know what, Michelle? I cannot imagine my life without you. I talk to you multiple times a day. This is killing me right now to know that you are not well and to see you suffering and not feel good and not to be your funny, crazy self. It's killing me. And I pray every day that the Lord gives you the strength to get through this, because I just really can't imagine my life without you. You are a big part of who I am. You mean the world to me, Michele. And I will love you forever. You're my Mitchell, and I just love you so much.
Hi Michele, first, cheers. Thank you so much for just being who you are. And I just want to say thank you so much for always pushing Casey and I and all the girls out of our comfort zone, and just really instilling like all the confidence in the world that you have. I just really appreciate that, because sometimes you see things in myself and all of us that we don't see, and I just love that. So I just want to say thank you. I love you. I'm glad we're all here tonight, and I just appreciate who you are as a person.
Hi Michele. I don't know. I can't start. You start.
So it's freaking back. Got the band back together, and yeah, this is awkward. What impact you've had on our lives? Well, I can't speak for Gracie, but obviously you've had a tremendous impact on my life, both personally and professionally. It's no secret that I had planned on popping out a kid and moving to Oregon, and you changed all that for me. So yeah, I don't know how to articulate all that without being a puddle on the floor, but I am incredibly grateful for the good times and the really, really hard times. I love that I can challenge you and argue with you and not take anything you say at face value, and you can teach me a really valuable lesson, whether I'm right or I'm wrong. Most of the time I was wrong. But I love that I could do that with you, and I just had the trust and the freedom to just be me and to feel safe enough to do that, because no one has ever given me that professionally. And because of that, you personally have made a tremendous impact on my life. You are someone that I love very deeply and respect, and can say anything to, and I feel like our friendship is real and true, and I pray for you fiercely, and I really hope that at the end of this we're laughing watching this video together. But if not, I hope your family knows how tremendous you were to people outside of your family, and how giving and generous and funny and real you have been, and you have left an indelible mark on my heart, and I am really grateful for that. So thank you.
For me, I'd say when I first started working at Sunkissed, I was young and closed up.
You're so old now.
I know, but I was like fresh out of college, and I was shy and quiet and very to myself, and you definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone and encouraged me to grow and try new things. You made me sign up for online dating. You wanted me to grow and get out of myself so badly. But it was good. I needed that push, both professionally and personally. And so you were always supportive. If one of us was having a bad day, you were there with a joke or some sly remark to try and crack us. To
Inappropriate.
Maybe, most of the time, yeah. To change the tone in the office. And you are also a wonderful leader, and you are so knowledgeable, not just about the work stuff, but about life stuff. You taught us professionally and personally, and it was just always fun. It was always, you never could expect what might come out of your mouth, but but that was part of the fun. And I'll never forget when the office was quiet, and then all of a sudden from your office you just hear, just all of a sudden a song. You think, okay, all right, Michele, whatever works for you. But you spread joy and love and support, and that's more than a lot of people do on a regular basis. And so I am grateful, I know she's grateful, and we love you to the moon and back.
Amen.
Amen.
Hi Lorelai, we love you.
Hi Michele, how are you?
We wanted to say a few things. First of all, as I just said, you should write a book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I know the title's taken, but something in that domain, because there are people who knew Lorelai from when she was like 2 years old, and they're here.
Yes.
Up until present day. You've always added so much joy to our lives, and we're so happy that we were invited here, and you helped me many, many times when I've cried. We've laughed a lot together. I remember when I was flat broke, and you used to come over once a week to the other building and buy me grilled cheese sandwiches with French fries and ranch dressing. And we would just have really great lunches. You helped me not get fired a few times. Thank goodness. And you helped me through some real tough times. And you're an amazing friend, and can't wait to hang out with you again soon, and love you to death, and you're awesome.
And ditto for me. You actually saved me from getting fired at one time too. And you were very kind to me when I had my own health crisis, and you know, helped me through that as well, and I will never forget it. You're a wonderful person, Michele, and I'm very thankful to know you and to have worked with you as well.
Yeah, but don't forget you like me better than her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then also you gave me a job after not working for 9 years, so that was
Thank
kind of
God,
fun.
because otherwise I wouldn't know our little really fun.
Yeah. So no, we really are thankful to know you, Michele.
And we love you.
We love you.
Mwah. Thanks for having us over.
Thank you.
Michele is one of the most loving, driven, peaceful, mellow, kindest
Yeah.
people.
That Josie doesn't know her.
She's mellow.
She can be. Well,
Mellow
she is now.
and loving. Yes, she is. And if anyone can kick cancer's ass, it's her.
Man, Michele, I'm trying to like think of when I first met you. It must have been like 3 years ago. Probably at the California HR conference, maybe 4 years ago. Oh, it was after. That's right. You won one of the prizes. Yeah, I'll never forget that first meeting with you and Cherie, where I delivered it, and we had a great conversation, and you know, I was excited because there was an opportunity to maybe be able to work with you, and I'm so blessed that I have had that opportunity. And I mean, it's only been a few years, but we've had a lot of fun. Been through some tough spots. I don't know. What I'll remember about you most is your courage and your excitement for changing your life and transforming yourself and being healthy, and the impact that you've had on all of the people around you, especially at Sunkist and Fruit Growers. And it's just been so much fun, from when we did the Warner Brothers tour and Smokehouse, and like going back to the Dodgers games. I've had a lot of great times with you and with your coworkers, and I'm just really happy that you're in a place now where you can, you know, you can have hope, and you can get up every day and fight and be a part of the cure for a despicable disease that we will conquer it, and you're going to be a part of that. No matter what the outcome, you're going to be a part of that, and that's going to be your legacy, really. It's going to be one more thing that you get to transform yourself through and reemerge as a, you know, as a butterfly emerges, you know, from the cocoon, and that's what I know, and that's what I believe in my heart, and that's what I'm always going to remember about this time right now, and I'm just happy that that I've been allowed to share this with you, just like everything else over the past 4 years. So thank you, and get well so we can go have some more fun.
So the impact you have had on my life. Well, let's begin. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're doing this. But how do I love thee? I love you, Michele. I have known you since 1992. I think before you met Jason, before I met Randy. And oh my goodness, we've had fun, and we don't get to see each other as much as I'd like us to see each other. But I love you, and I love when I get texts from you that say I miss you, and we make plans and we go have sushi, and it's always fun, and we dish the real stuff. And you've always been my fan, and I've always been your fan. And I know that I love knowing that if I need somebody in my corner, it's Michele. She's in my corner. Oh my God, I'm snorting. Anyway. We had fun with Beanie Babies. We decorated each other with Beanie Babies. We decorated Michael Higbee with Beanie Babies. He should rest in peace. Our angel up there somewhere. We've had good times. You were there with each of my kids with me in the recovery room. Everybody else was out with the baby, but you were with me. And that meant the world to me. It still means the world to me. And honestly, I'm always looking forward to that we're going to get together more often. And I'm so sorry you're going through this. But I'm also so grateful to have you as a very good friend, one of my best friends. I love you, and when we fight, we win. And you are fighting, and hopefully, please, Lord, you're winning. Okay, I love you, and I could go on and on. My daughter loves to tell the story about Brenda when she almost dropped Ruthie. I mean, Ruthie was a couple weeks old, but she remembers the story because she's heard you tell it when Ruthie passed gas and Brenda was holding her. And Brenda almost dropped her, but you caught her. You caught Ruthie from Brenda almost dropping her when she was tooting when she was a few weeks old. Okay, so that's a laugh, and we have to laugh because laughter is the best medicine. Right on. Okay. All right, Jason, come dry my tears. All right. I love you. Mwah.
Hi, Michele.
Hey.
It's Eric and Carlene.
You want me to go first?
I'll go first. Okay. So we've been up here waiting for the camera guy to show up.
We had a long line.
And we just finished the prayer, so we came up here and I said to myself, what are we going to talk about? So, first thing I was going to talk about is my first recollection of meeting you. And I remember we shared an office together. And shortly after we started working together, you had broken up with some guy from the military or something. And I made a comment to you like, you're sobbing over that guy? And like 2 weeks later, you came in laughing, remembering that I had said that. And like, you're so right. Why was I sobbing over some jerk? So that was one of my earliest recollections. I think one of my favorite things that I learned about you is how you helped me to be a better writer. You corrected a lot of my emails. Although it was really embarrassing for me, now Carlene gets to hear this. It was really neat for me to learn and to take a professional approach to the things that you taught me, right? Kind of like grammar. And then I'll never forget, I had written an email to a bunch of the ultrasound techs at the VA hospital, and you said, "Who wrote this?" And I said, "I did." And you said, "No, you didn't." And I said, "I promise I wrote this." And then you gave me a high five or something, and you said, "See?" And it was, you know, it took me, God knows, a long time to write the email, but the whole point is that I was like, I learned a lot from all the things that you taught me. Even though I felt like maybe I was bothering you, I knew that you felt that you made an impact and you shared your knowledge and you helped me to become a better person, right? The last thing, actually I'm going to tell two more things.
No problem.
Is that you introduced me to the white elephant game at your party at your double wide trailer house. And you ended up, I think it was you that ended up winning my porta potty trash bag pooping toilet set. It was like so cool, and everyone was like, "Oh, I want that gift." And then I think you ended up winning it, which I think was just hilarious. Speaking of the white elephant party, I'm downstairs and I see who I thought was Princess, and she says, "Are you?" I said, "Are you Princess?" And she says, "Yeah, formally." She goes, "I changed my name." And I said, "Oh yeah." I said, she goes, "I remember you." I said, "I remember you." And then I remembered how I remembered her. And it was because you had asked me to do an ultrasound on her, if you remember what kind. Just goes to show, like, I don't know where my head is sometimes. So that's all from me for now. I love you very much. Again, you've helped me to grow to be who I am today, and along with all the quirky things that we did for lunch all the time with Ken and everybody else in the office, and
The lunch bunch.
yeah, the lunch bunch. And then, anyways, I just wanted to say hello and I love you, and that, you know, my heart is here with you. And back to you at the studio.
Hey Michelle. So I don't have as many stories as Eric, but I did want to tell you that you also made a really big impact on me because of your not sassiness, but your perseverance, your way that you didn't take any shit from anybody, and you always encouraged me to be stronger and to stand up for myself, and that really has made a big, big impact. So there's things that I say now that I wouldn't have said, especially
Let's go talk about it right now. Like, no, it's okay. No, we need to get this taken care of. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, let's just put it under the rug. Like, no, we're going to get down to this.
Right.
You just open everything up, right?
It's true. It's a lot because of Michelle would always constantly say, you know, be transparent, get things done, get it done right, and, you know, don't let people take advantage and all of that. So thank you for that. It's helped me grow as a person professionally and personally. And then whenever I think of the story of you, it always makes me laugh. So there was one day when we were all, well, I was doing a bid, and then you and Val were in the office. I don't know why you were there late, but you were there late, and it was almost time for FedEx. And for some, there's so many boxes, so we had to get in the car. And so Val said he would drive, you helped me load the car, we go, and then he starts driving, your feet are hanging out the door, and we're driving through the Mexican parking lot. And you're like, wait, the door! So I always think of that and laugh, and that always encourages me that I can always get anything I need to done almost on time. So that always makes me laugh. So we are here for you. We are encouraging you, praying for you. We know that you're gonna fight and fight and fight and kick cancer's ass. and we're just happy to be here with you and show you support.
That was cool. I got one more story. Sorry, camera guy's going like, God, this guy's never gonna stop. So, I think it was when Richard Jennings was there, and he went into the room with Val's office, and then Emily came in, and you came into my office, and you said, he's like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then you went behind me, and you put your ear on the wall to find out what's going on. And I was like,
didn't she grab the cup?
She grabbed the cup. I remember the cup, but I'm like, Michelle, they're gonna come out. She goes, so what?
Yeah, we've never had so much fun as when you worked there. It just was not the same. It was quite a big void once you went on to Sunkist. But well, we will see you soon, and we love you. We're here for you. We're praying for you. If there's anything that we can do, then reach out. You have all of our numbers.
Yeah.
We love you.
By the way, I got to say hi to Theta. She gave me a big hug. She says, how's the new cleaning crew doing? I said, not as good as yours, for sure. Anyways, on that note, bye-bye. We love you.
Yes.
Big hug and a kiss. And Teresa says hello. She couldn't make it. She's a little under the weather on Friday. She didn't make it.
Yeah, she said give you a big hug, so we're going to go downstairs and do that right now. So, talk to you soon.
Take care. Now she got to see us trying to get out of this chair.
Exactly. One at a time.
Yeah, so Michele, impact. I think for me, you know, I'm still, although I've got some gray in the beard, I'm still a young professional and plan on and hope to have a long career. And no matter how sort of long or far, deep, wide my career goes, I will always remember meeting you at our seminar outside of that little Tudor building across the street from the post office on Clarendon. We started chopping it up about soccer from back in the day, and you know, I think at the time I might have been 22, 23, and you sort of, you know, you trusted in me, you trusted in our firm, and that's, you know, finding those pieces to your professional arc early is really difficult. So it was a unique experience, I think, for me to be able to be, you know, not only trusted with kind of your professional, you know, pieces that we handled, but also, to be honest with you, to sort of be that first person. I just really remember blending that line of friendship. You know, I talk to you, you know, about the UFC, talk to you about, you know, just go to Kate Mandolini's and chop it up about, you know, your kind of upbringing parents, my upbringing parents, and it was like, you know, I really felt like we were friends, you know, and I think that really shapes who I'll always be as a professional, you know. So just helping establish and helping mold me is something that'll stay with me. I mean, I'll be teaching my son about that, you know, when I'm trying to teach him how to be a professional. I'll be talking to him about Michele Evans. I just love you so much. You know, when I found out there was a fight to be had and Michele Evans was on the case, I don't know anyone with as much badassery as you, and I really appreciated the recent, you know, kind of relationship we have where we really can just focus on being friends, you know. So seeing each other on Facebook, and then even more recently, I'm trying to send you some text to make you smile, make you laugh, make you think of you know, me and positive times, and send you the love that you deserve. So I'm more than honored to be sitting in the chair and just sending you my love. And you know, there's a whole line of people outside that are just clamoring to do the same thing. So I don't want to take too much time other than just to tell you that we love you, and you know, I'm always a call, text away. So, cool.